Hello everybody, welcome back to Ren Gaming. I'm going to have a look today at the first of the grid missions on Splinter Cell Blacklist. This is me and my mate Andrew playing. You have to excuse this because we were just running and kind of seeing what happens as we went. I'm not going to talk through all of it, there's no need, but yeah, Splinter Cell. Well, it's fantastic. They've always been a good pedigree of games. A lot of people started going off it. I think the turning point for me was probably Double Agent. I didn't really like it. I played through it and it was good fun, but it wasn't really Splinter Cell. In Conviction, the last one, we played to death, but it was a bit more full on. It was not so much sneaky as shooty. But yeah, this is a nice return to form. Me and my friend Andrew playing here, we did play the last Splinter Cell co-op together. And really, you could, if you fucked it up, you could really just run through and shoot everything. You know, there was no repercussions. But this time, out of the missions we've played, if you're spotted or if guards become too suspicious, then you fail. So yeah, you do have to be careful, and there are lots of restarts and stuff like that. So this was the third or fourth time we've done the start of this. So we know there's a camera as we come through that corridor here, and we know as we come up to these two lift shafts, you can access the room two separate ways, which worked out a treat, I have to say, because Andrew climbing up through this one and looking through meant I could get round and get behind the fellas in the room above. Anyway, I'm going to shut up and let you watch some gameplay for a minute. Yeah, so here's what I was saying. I mean, Andrew's looking in the window opposite. You'll hear him call the fella over in a minute. So of course he comes to have a look, and I assume Andrew bashes his head against the window frame or something like that, because when I get there he's unconscious. It's a shame I haven't got the voice, our voice communications in this, because that's all important. Like any game of this type, you know, it's the same as if you're playing Battlefield or something, even Call of Duty to some respects. If you're playing it properly and you want to be the best and you want to win, then you're gonna have to communicate. So there you go. Look, there's Andrew called him over. He goes to have a look. I strangle him. Now I sped this bit up a bit because we were trying to get a dog's attention in one of these rooms. So we spent probably 2 or 3 minutes trying all sorts of ways to get it to come at us, but it wouldn't. Also, we failed here because this is the first thing we have to pick up, this router on A. It said complete, but as you can see it's still showing up on the map, so we did have to come back and get it. So yeah, I've skipped a big chunk there. That's the bit where the dog was. So yeah, again, I'm just sat waiting for Andrew to kill everything, because that's what he does best. And I have to say, it's only just struck me of really quite how boring a commentary can be on this, because some of these missions take 30-40 minutes, you know. I know Andrew was saying he did a couple solo, and it was taking up to 3 hours. The time limits are more than generous on them as well. I mean, 80 minutes for some of them I've seen. With practice, you could probably do most of them in 10. There was a couple where they are a bit more drawn out, a couple a bit later on, but yeah, most of them, like this one, once you know the pattern, you can just charge through. But again, Ubisoft haven't given us an easy ride this time. Guard patterns do change as well, so every time we play it's going to be slightly different. I mean, there's a couple of different ways you can do this as well. Like these lasers that we're dodging here, well, most of them, there is a control panel nearby which you can destroy. So I mean, if there's no enemies around, you can shoot it. Well, obviously with a silenced pistol, and that will destroy them. Or you can, if you've done your crossbow up, you can use EMP chaff grenades, which just knocks all electronics out, which again works a treat. So whilst Andrew's fucking around climbing over walls there, I'm just going to open the door and walk straight through the bathroom. Yeah, not terribly stealthy. That was Andrew actually looking for the box on the wall where the lasers are controlled from. And he's obviously found it because he shot it, but me being me went out the window and climbed round and went round the long way. Again, something else has just struck me as I'm watching this video play back, is that you might not actually be able to see anything at all because it is dark. Obviously it's going to be dark, it's a Splinter Cell game, but I might have to have a little play with the settings if I know I'm going to be doing some recording. More lasers. Again, I mean, for this first mission, Andrew had already done it solo, so he really knew what he was doing, and I was just really following his lead, which is why he's doing all the action. Some of the later videos I put up, because we actually recorded a good 3 or 4 hours worth of gameplay last night. You'll see us charging off in different directions and completing the maps as they're supposed to be. Now you have to be a little bit careful here because there's lighthouse. Lucky the way I went, I think there was only 3 enemies, and Andrew took one of them. There's a sniper up on the left near C. You can see him up there. I can imagine he's a bitch to get to on your own.
Moving to the next station. Stop taking the piss and get back on patrol. Hostile neutralized.
You see, we're actually going through it, not actually killing anyone. So we've gone for the non-lethal approach, only because we were trying to gold ghost and everything. But yeah, I'm not sure what we need to do for these requirements because they don't seem to be unlocking. There was one mission where we got gold ghost and gold assault, and I don't see we can get both. So yeah, that's going to take a little bit of playing around with. Anyway, Andrew's got up there. He's got the sniper, so it's all right for me to move forward. I know I've got these 2 chaps here, but I'm not just going to charge in.
We just got value added out of this mission. The
Actually missed a chance for an aerial attack down here. I really should have jumped on this guy's head, but
data tap is active.
I was too busy well, what we were doing, we were too busy chatting, to be honest. Chatting shit, like you do. So we know there's only 2 left. There you go, that's where I should have jumped on him. Yeah, we're just shooting with a EMP stun gun, and then I think I'm going to speed the rest of this up. You'll see we had to go back to A because it didn't. Well, you can still see it on the map. We didn't get it first time, so that's it. That's all the way from the start to the end of the mission. There's a dead drop in there as well down these stairs. So we charged back in, got A, then off back to the start. Well, thanks for watching. I am just kind of rambling today, so I'll get a few more of these up, but they are going to take a while because they're big videos. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all very soon.